Hello everyone, Chef Marcus Guiliano here, and I want to talk about an important subject today, super important subject. It's going to help you improve your entrepreneurial skills. Something that we all should be doing, something we know all is good for us, and I'm going to list off about, 5, 6, 7 reasons on why you should be exercising on a regular basis if you're an entrepreneur. So exercise for entrepreneurs. Super important. This is nothing new. Everybody knows that exercise is healthy, but let's now say why it's healthy for business. I just got done with my run, got my raincoat on. It's pouring. I'm underneath the tent right now in the back of my restaurant. Literally just got back and wanted to share some thoughts that came through my mind as I was running, because when you run, you become creative, or when you do exercise, you become creative. Now, exercise, you don't need to be a runner to do exercise. You can do a lot of things. You can download a push-up app. You can download a sit-up app and just do, every morning push-up, sit-ups. You don't need to go to a gym. You can join a gym. You can hire a trainer. But I really, if any of you know me personally, I've always been into the health realm. That's how I started my YouTube videos, was being a food activist and eating better food and prescribing people to eat better food through my restaurant. And that's how I opened my own restaurant, because I couldn't really work for anybody anymore because I had a very strong opinion on food, and I wanted to be able to express myself. So let's talk about a few reasons why you should be exercising, whether it's at a gym, with a personal trainer, at home, out running. Now, it's pouring out there. I don't know if you can see the rain coming down, but it is pouring out there, and I just got back. I actually love running in the rain. It's one of my favorite scenarios to run in. The good news is, if you run in the rain, you're only going to get once. You're only going to get wet once. That's the good news, okay? Proper gear, though, makes a big difference. All right, so typically exercise involves other people. So reason number one is you're going to improve your network, okay? We have a lot of cycle clubs in the area here, the Hudson Valley Cycle Club, Orange County, and you show up to a group ride, and you're going to see 30, 40, 50 other cyclists there. You're going to meet new people. You go on a group run. I go on a group run some Sundays, and there's up to 20, 25 people in these group runs, and you separate in groups, and you start talking to people. And I know people, but you meet new people. So it's a great way to network. It's an extremely great way to get out there. If you go to the gym, you're going to meet new people. So really use the exercise platform as a way to meet people and network. You never know who you're going to meet. Of course, being creative, and that's when I was on my run in the rain, I was like, man, I just have to share my passion for running and exercise through all the people that I inspire entrepreneurially too, through business tips. So you can be very creative. When I'm running, it also de-stresses me, which is another reason. We'll get that. But throughout this process, letting my mind relax is where I be creative, and I come up with promotions for my restaurant. I come up with ideas. And that's really cool. So I'll get back. I'm like, okay, I got to write this down now, because I just came up with a great idea for a new promotion. So reducing stress. Of course, it reduces stress. That's without a doubt. You get your body moving. The healthy things start happening. Your blood starts flowing. Your mind kind of meditates. For me, it's kind of a meditation thing when I run, especially longer runs. It's like really my mind can just totally free up, and I don't have to worry about this appointment, that appointment, finishing this, finishing that. I'm just totally in my zone. And it's very relaxing, and it really de-stresses me. One of the other things is, this is a mind game, folks. Exercise is a mind game. Sitting there on majority of it's a mind game. It's not all mind game. It's mind game first, and then you have to actually apply the principles and then get the results. So I don't suggest you just say, okay, it's a mind game. I'm going to go run a marathon tomorrow. But here's the reality of it. If you can run 1 mile, you can run 26 miles. That's just the reality of it. Okay, so now that part's a mind game. You're going to have to do some tips, and you're going to have to do some techniques and apply some principles to get you to 26 miles. But it has to start in your mind. Okay, if I can run 1 mile, I can run 26 miles. Now, if you relate that to business, okay, I opened a business that's failing, but I can do it. I'm doing, 10,000 a week in sales. I can do 12,000 a week in sales. I'm doing 12,000 a week. I can do 15,000 a week. So it all starts in your mind of what you can perceive as what you can achieve. And for me, running a marathon, running a long distance like that is totally a mind game thing. My body can do it. I know my body can do it. It's just a matter of setting my mind to it at first. And with the proper training and the principles, I can easily accomplish that. And that's what business is like. You get the proper training and proper principles, You can easily. In fact, below here is a link to download to actually get my book for free, my 50 Mistakes That Business Owners Make. And you can actually get that for free. Follow the link. I'll send it to you for free. There's 50 principles in there, 50 proven techniques and principles that will help you gain control of your business, propel your revenue. I opened my restaurant $50,000, took another loan. I was in it for like $65,000. Totally unheard of to open a restaurant and I have a $40,000 inventory on wine, beer, and spirits. And I opened my restaurant with $65,000 total. That's it. So I made these mistakes. I struggled. I was on the verge of bankruptcy several times. And, I kept going because it was a mind game for me. It was a mind game. I'm here, I'm doing it, and that's my only option. So mind game is super. And I was a big runner back then, huge runner back then. I still am. Sometimes I do get out. I haven't gotten out lately as much as I'd like to. There's some years I've run 1,000 miles, 1,500 miles. There's one year I ran 2,000 miles. This year I'll probably be happy to do maybe 500 miles. But we'll see how the second half of the year goes. Confidence. If you can run a marathon, if you can bench press a certain weight, if you can do this, if you can do that, that boosts your confidence in an insane way, And that confidence goes back into the business world. It goes back into your relationships. It goes back to your family. It goes back everywhere. The confidence is a huge, huge thing. For me, running was always it was very gratifying. Growing up as a kid, I had asthma. I couldn't exercise. I was overweight. When I graduated high school, 10 years after high school, I became very much overweight. So for me, this was like, okay, boom, this is a major confidence booster. To be able not to run a quarter of a mile around, run lap on the track, which is a quarter of a mile. Not being able to run a quarter of a mile to running marathons and ultra marathons and a 52 miler. Just so, very, very, very confidence boosting to say the least. What else can I add to this? I think that's probably 5 or 6 reasons there of why you should be exercising in the business world as an entrepreneur. Super effective. Leave some comments below. And tell me what your favorite exercise is or some of the benefits that you have from exercising. How does it benefit your career? How does it benefit your business? How does it benefit your family? How does it benefit your relationships? So drop some comments and happy exercising.